What's up, everyone? I'm Ashley Smashley, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to deal with people that are sadistic and how to integrate that aspect of self. If you are new here, smash that like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment below because on this channel, we talk all things spiritual awakening, the light, and the dark, so we can become aware and integrate because that's necessary to become the version of you that can actually live out your infinite potential. And like I always say, everything that is appearing in your physical reality is a manifestation of your consciousness. So something that's been appearing in my reality are sadistic people. And how this can show up is like at work, you have a boss that likes to play games with your schedule to punish you, or you're with a partner and they use communication to punish you, or they actually like do things to physically harm you, or just sadistic people. They get enjoyment out of other people's emotional or physical pain. So they will do something to cause an emotional reaction or to make you suffer or to make your life harder in some way. And they actually enjoy that. And it's because there's an entity attached to them that needs to feed off of that energy. When they trigger you, they are siphoning your energy. It is about energy harvesting. Okay, so that is why people are sadistic. It is a mental illness. Okay, these people need long-term, serious psychological help. Okay, it's not something that, having a talk with them is going to solve. So, like, if you notice these even subtle signs, like, if you're with somebody and they use communication, like not responding to your text messages in a timely manner or ghosting you for periods of time as a form of punishment, just know that's a red flag for something that could be potentially much more harmful and dangerous. So anyway, there's been multiple people that have appeared on the screen of my consciousness that have been sadistic this year. So I realized that that's an unintegrated aspect of self, a projection of my own consciousness that's appearing in my reality for me to integrate. We have to become aware of our physical world and look at it as a mirror. This is the Ascension process, integrating and accepting all aspects of the human experience, even people that are sadistic. And it's a reflection of your consciousness. And people be like, no, I'm not sadistic. I want what's best for people. I would never do those things. And I want you to really think about this, okay? Because it might not be a reflection of your current state. But have you ever in the past, like, thought, oh, I told you so? Like, you gave somebody advice, they didn't follow it, and then, oh, told you so. That's a bit sadistic, right? So, when we think of integrating aspects of self, you can always be like, this is not a reflection of me. It doesn't matter if it's right now, okay? This could be past life stuff that you're integrating. You have, for the most part, no idea who you were and what you did in your past lives. And let me tell you, we have all been horrible, evil, sadistic people in other lives, doing all of the worst things that you could possibly think of that go on this planet. You have done that, okay? Because everything is you. You are everything, and everything is you, okay? So it's not about judgment. If you find yourself judging these people, we have to remember, okay, this is an unintegrated aspect of self, and let me integrate this. And how we integrate this is we observe it from a higher state of consciousness. If you are emotionally triggered by the sadistic people, then you need to process through that emotion that's coming up in the moment, whatever emotion that may be. But then realize you can look at them with compassion and empathy and unconditional love, because you're God, your source. You are all that is. This is the human experience. Earth was created for the darkness. So they're just still lost in it, right? And they will get their karma. you don't have to worry about seeking revenge on sadistic people in your life, because they will get their karma. And if you notice these little red flags, like if you're in a relationship with somebody who uses communication as a punishment, or they talk about feeling like they need to punish people, get away from that person. That person could be potentially dangerous. All right, and I'm not saying all people that use communication as a form of punishment are dangerous, but they could go as far to damage the front end of your vehicle and potentially put your life in danger, right? So you have to stay away from these people. You know, they're not going to change in the course of a few months. This takes long-term commitment to letting go of these energies, the emotional energies, facing them, processing, releasing the emotional energies, and then clearing the entities that are attached to them because they're carrying these low frequency energies, the entities that feed off of other people's pain and suffering. Yeah, they can't be integrated. Those entities can't be cleared until the emotions are integrated and alchemized, and that energy is cleared from the emotional body. But we can become aware of all of this, right? It's going on here. It's part of the human experience. You were once that as well. So integrate it, sit with it, and find a way to come to peace with it from a place of non-judgment. And if someone has acted in a sadistic way to you, say, okay, I accept that this is likely my karma from when I used to be sadistic. Or, you know, I wanted to punish somebody. When I was younger, I was much more mentally ill and mentally unstable. And yes, I would go get revenge on people and like get a little kick that I made their life harder. Right? So, yeah, if you did that, you deserve your karma for that. Okay? So when it happens to you, you have to become aware. Like, people walk around acting like they're like Mr. Goody, Mrs. Goody Two Shoes, and totally oblivious that they used to be like this, even in this life. You know, regardless of all the past lives that you don't even remember. Okay? Past lives. And don't mind my dirty hands. I literally had to stop working to make this video. It was screaming at me. I've been working outside. But anyway, yes. Sadistic people, you've been one of them in your past. So understand that if this is appearing on the screen of your consciousness, it's ready to be integrated. From a place of non-judgment, from the knowing that you are the creator and you created all of this to evolve along your awakening journey and to ascend to unconditional love. So when you get to that place, you can look at that person who's trying to punish you in some way because they're sadistic, and just send them love and light. Yes. Yes. You don't have to let it affect you. Get them out of your life. Obviously, don't tolerate that in your life. I'm not saying like, oh, don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake of being so in love with somebody that you completely ignore that they literally could have potentially killed you. And, yeah. So become aware of what's appearing on the screen of your consciousness, because it is an unintegrated aspect of self. And by self, it doesn't necessarily mean your current character state. Okay, this could be from the past of this life or other lives. So whatever appears on the screen of your consciousness, especially sadistic people, once you integrate that, you'll stop attracting that into your reality. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.